Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also, share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watching, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link to you down below. Has links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the Pro Bowl. Yeah. I'm going to talk to you folks today about the Pro Bowl and some Jets that were selected, okay, for the Pro Bowl. I'm also going to talk to you folks about a Jets player that I felt like should have gotten selected but was snubbed, okay? We're going to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about that, all right? First, we're going to start, though, with the Jets players that were selected to be starters in the Pro Bowl, okay? First player that I'm going to talk about as a Jet to be selected in the Pro Bowl, that boy Quinnen Williams. Yeah, Quinnen Williams. You know, he do his dance. He do his dance. Yeah. Quinnen Williams has been selected to be a starter in the Pro Bowl, okay? We know that Quinnen Williams is a phenomenal player, and, you know, everything he's done for the Jets, even though he's been having a rough season, this man has been one of those guys on this defense that has just been wreaking havoc. 59 tackles this year, 3.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble return. He also had an interception as well this year. He had an interception against Philly. And that was a big game for us as well. And we got that W against the Eagles. I remember at one point during the season, people were trying to knock Quinnen Williams for not having the huge sack numbers and stuff. And I was just like, bro, y'all need to stop, bro. It's like, y'all need to stop. We know that he had, you know, a really solid season recently with the sacks and stuff. But I've always been telling people, listen, that's not his game. He's not like some pass rusher. You know, he's not Bosa. He can get to the quarterback for sure. He can provide some rush and really push the pocket, and we all know that. But that's not really his job, okay? His job is to be disruptive, blow things up, completely destroy blockers, eat up blockers, right? And completely blow up the running game. That's really what he's supposed to be doing. And we also saw that teams that were facing us would adjust the way that their offenses were working to account strictly for him, okay? And we saw that open things up for other people because you could clearly see the team's game plans when they faced us was, listen, that defensive front, Quinnen Williams, we got to take care of this guy. I don't care what else is going on. All the other factors and players that they have, we'll pick our poison there, and we'll make sure that we don't get poisoned by Quinnen Williams. That's one guy that will not hit us with his poison. That's not happening. So what you would see was offensive lines really put 2, sometimes even 3 guys on him to ensure that he would get stopped. And even when he was double teamed off and triple teamed at times, he would hold his gap, or he would stand his ground and, you know, still not be pushed out of the way and really push things back, you know, back into the quarterback's lap, or create like a stone wall so a running back couldn't get into a hole and stuff like that. But we also saw the fact that offenses had to change their strategy to really account for Quinnen Williams, open up things for other guys on the outside as well, like Huff, like Jermaine Johnson, right? It allowed them to get off and really get after the passer because often they were just singled up and they were able to just feast, pin their ears back and go because everybody's so worried about the havoc that Quinnen Williams is going to create in the middle. So I really like what he did this season. I'm excited. I'm glad that we signed him to that big deal to keep him a Jet for years to come, as he deserved, right? I remember there was a point in time where a lot of Jets fans wanted to get rid of him, and I'm glad that Joe Douglas, you know, he stepped in the building, identified him as a guy that should be kept, gave him a 5th-year option, which allowed us to continue to work and get that deal done with him and keep him a Jet. So salutes to Quinnen Williams, man. Can't wait to see you continue to go on, as I'm a Jets fan, you know, years to come watching him play football. So congratulations to him. Now, the next Jets player that made the Pro Bowl, we're going to talk about it. That boy, Sauce Gardner, all right? Sauce Gardner, man, listen. He's that guy, man. He's that guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, we all know Sauce. Sauce, we got him recently in the draft. First year, he made the Pro Bowl as well, and he was an All Pro as a rookie corner. You knew that he was the real deal when you saw him that year, and he's done nothing but improve and get better. Now here we are, year two. He's made the Pro Bowl yet again. I mean, this guy is phenomenal. What a draft by Joe Douglas, okay? You get Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, Jermaine Johnson, Breece Hall, Jeremy Rucker, all in the same draft. Guys that have come in and really had a big impact. But again, getting Sauce Gardner at the top of that draft, man, what a diamond. What a diamond we got there. 53 total tackles this year, one fumble, one forced fumble. This guy is unbelievable, man. He's shutting down the upper echelon wide receivers on a weekly basis. He's a guy that a lot of teams look at and just don't even bother to go to. When we lost that Cowboys game, but after the game, um, Dak Prescott told him point blank, period. He was like, hey, how come you not, he's having discussions with Dak, like, how come y'all not, throwing at me? And Dak's like, why would we do that? We're not going to keep going at you. No, we're not doing, we're going elsewhere. We got to find other places, but we're not, throwing the ball at Sauce Gardner. And that's a lot of team strategy. Stay away from Sauce Gardner because it's not going to end up good. He's stonewalling a lot of these guys, and he's just an exciting player to watch, man. And he's swaggy. No lie, he's swaggy. I see him. He got the buffs on. With the diamonds in it. I'm just saying, I see what he's doing over there, and I respect it. Sauce is an exciting player, man. Young guy, and it's just great to see him out there with the New York Jets playing corner and really continuing to lock things down with this defense. So, as we continue on, man, because those are only two starters that were named from the New York Jets to the Pro Bowl. The snub from the Pro Bowl that a guy I believe should have gotten selected but didn't from the New York Jets, Quincy Williams. Oh my God. I don't understand, man. 131 tackles, 15 tackles for loss. He also, defended 10 passes, 2 sacks, 2 fumbles, 1 fumble return, and he also had an interception this year. How is it that Quincy Williams can't make the Pro Bowl this season? I don't get it as a starter. I don't understand. I don't get it, man. You know what I'm saying? I would have loved to see Quincy and his brother Quinnen get into the bowl this year. 2 brothers in there doing their thing. And again, even coming into this season, he talked about how one of his goals was to be in the Pro Bowl, and he was not going to leave it, he wasn't going to leave anything up to chance, okay? He was not going to be denied. He wasn't going to leave any questions whether he should be a Pro Bowler or not. And I feel like the work that he did this season shows that he should have been in the Pro Bowl. I don't understand how he was snubbed or why he was snubbed, but he was not named a starter. Okay, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about that. Okay. Now, quickly, we're also going to go through the Jets team awards as well, because the Jets also announced their own in-house awards that they've done. Okay. Now, Quincy was snubbed for the Pro Bowl, but he was voted team MVP, which is gigantic. That just shows, because again, these awards are voted on by the players. That just shows how much love, respect, and appreciation that locker room has for Quincy. And that's huge. That goes a big way. That goes into setting the standard of locker room culture, and it shows that this team understands that this guy is one of those guys, one of those leaders in the locker room, okay? So he gets team MVP. The Good Guy Award, the Clifton Award, goes to Tyler Conklin, which is big. Tyler Conklin, great contributions this season. Really good player. Can't wait to see going forward with him with the New York Jets. He's a solid tight end. Community Service Award goes to Justin Hardy. Congratulations to him. I know he does a lot of great things in his community. Most Courageous Award goes to Breece Hall. Breece Hall, man, coming off that ACL, man, he stepped into the season this year and really looked like the same old Breece Hall. He's making play after play after play, and it's good to see him get that award as well, man, because he was phenomenal. Rookie who acts like a pro. That award goes to Xavier Gibson. Here's a guy, right, that stepped in, undrafted guy. It really was exciting throughout the offseason. Came in week 1, got us a big win off of a big return by him at the end of the Bills game. So this kid has continued to show us some things, especially, in the return game as well. He's got to clean up some of the fumbles in the return. We saw some of those going on later on in the season, some fumbles. But not only is he giving us some solid stuff in the return game, but also he's giving us some stuff as a receiver as well. He's starting to show himself to be a weapon that can really contribute from the receiver standpoint. So it's exciting to see. And he does. He moves around like a pro, man. You can see. You can see it in his play. He's a guy that studies and knows where he's supposed to be. Selfless warrior, CJ Mosley. That old vet linebacker, man. This guy, old veteran guy, man, doing his thing. It's good to see him get that award. And most inspirational award goes to Aaron Rodgers. Okay? Aaron Rodgers, all right? He only played 4 snaps for us this season, but hopefully, next season, he returns. He's fully healthy next season, and we'll really see the New York Jets take steps, really get better by leaps and bounds with him on the field. Him getting most inspirational to me isn't a shock. Of course, a lot of players that are here that are going to be here next season are really, leaning on the fact that, hey, we're going to get our guy back next year and we're really going to wreak havoc on the league. Even at the, towards the end of the season, I remember Breece Hall talking to the media after a game saying, hey, people can laugh and get their jokes out now. We're losing, but we won't be bad for long. Just wait. Basically, like, hey, wait till next year when we get Aaron Rodgers back. We'll see who's going to be laughing then. So Aaron Rodgers is a guy, and clearly you can see he's, keeping the team together as well with his positive thoughts. He's talking to players, all kinds of things that you see from him, constantly. He's on the sidelines during games, all this stuff, and he's going back and forth with a lot of guys. So it's exciting to see Aaron Rodgers get most inspirational, man. He's still connected. He's at practices. He's doing his thing. So with that said, comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner getting that Pro Bowl, 2 starters? What are your thoughts about Quincy getting snubbed for the Pro Bowl as a starter? What are your thoughts about that? Also, give me your thoughts about these team awards, man. What are your thoughts about these team awards? Quincy getting MVP, Aaron Rodgers getting most inspirational. What are your thoughts on that, man? Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.